So hi everyone, here I am in İskele on the beach, Long Beach, and I'm getting ready to go for a walk. And I wanted to just say a couple of things about the stand-up gig I did at Ristem Bookshop in collaboration with Collective Beat and the team and Hakan Çoban. For me it was a big deal. I know I make it look easy, but it was a big deal, and I'll tell you why. The last time I prepared and did stand-up was 2009. And I actually did a course, I was trained, I did a lot of research, as you'd expect from me, about different comedy styles, different cultures, and I looked into all sorts of different comedy, the history of stand-up, and I was really immersed in it. And there's a video out there on my personal YouTube channel of Erkan comedy being Turkish Cypriot, which you can still find. And again, there's around 200 and odd people there, or maybe more, and it was an incredible event for me. And my mother and father were both in attendance at that event, and it was a very special time. I had a lot of friends there, and all the participants had friends. The gig I did on Tuesday night at Ristem is really, a break from 2009 till today, or Tuesday, and I did it in Turkish. So, and Turkish, although I speak Turkish, people have said to me, and I think I'll add this to for future gigs, oh, your Turkish must be amazing since you've been in Cyprus for the last 5 years. However, the reality is a lot of my friends and people I mix with speak English, so my Turkish hasn't improved a whole lot. And in fact, someone said to me the other day, thanks Susie Tate, that my English has deteriorated. So not only my Turkish is no good, my English has deteriorated as well. So I just want to say that, and some of you will know my background, business consulting, working in the human performance and potential movement, making a difference in people's lives and transformation in business. And, business is a collection of people, that's what they come down to. Putting yourself into something that forces a breakthrough is a great way to transform and evolve yourself and your life. And the originating point of going to do the stand-up was about 6 weeks ago. I was in Lefkoşa at Hoi Polloi, and I was introduced to someone who does stand-up, and I saw. And it was put like, oh, Erkan does stand-up, he'd be really great. And I'm like, well, I've done it a couple of times, like, in 09, which is like 16 years ago. And I just said yes. And after I said yes, I thought, oh, how am I going to do that? And they want me to do it in Turkish. And And all those things start to, if you like, the walls building up why you can't do it. But slowly, and bit by bit, you grind the wall down. And you plan for it, and you do it. And you know what? When you go up to something that's important, or something that you've committed to with heart and desire and passion, it works out. There's no losing. You can't fail. This is what I want to say to you. You can blow it, but you can't fail, right? So there's no failure. There's just learning, and you learn and learn. And there's more learning in the failures than there is in the successes. I mean, in the successes, there's the delight of success and enjoyment and triumph, and then after that it's like a bit of an emptiness. But in failure, there's like, well, why didn't that work, and how can I get it better? And and then people come and give you all sorts of feedback. This was great, or could have been tighter, especially with the stand-up. You could have done that bit different, or whatever. It all adds to the experience. And my main point of this video is, if there's something that's been biting at you that you've wanted to do for a long time, or you've kind of like, it's kind of going, don't forget you'd like to do, or don't forget, my message here today is just say yes and let the rest work out. And on that note, the gig I did on Tuesday was in Turkish, slap a bit of English, but the gig I'm doing on Wednesday, on the 8th of April, is going to be on the Republic of Cyprus on the south side, and it'll be English speaking, and I'll be sharing details of that. So those of you who missed Ristem's on the 31st, Tuesday night, can come and join me on an English-speaking gig on the 8th of April, along with the Collective Beat team, under the festival called Peace Talks, which I love that that title. And what I love about it is bi-communal Greek and Turkish Cypriots coming together and sharing our most fundamental denominator is that we're human beings. And I think with everything that's going on in the world at the moment and all the hatred and separation and fear, what is really important is that we unite on the most fundamental point is in our humanity. So that's my message from İskele Long Beach. I'm going to go and take my walk now. Love you. Appreciate you. Öperim Kıbrıs'tan. Take care. Bye.